What's up, scarers? And today we're going to be reacting to the Broadside Beach content. So, Broadside Beach takes place before Shipwrecked 64, which we're going to be playing in a different video. But I don't know any of the lore, and that's why I have to start with Broadside Beach. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, hello guys, this is Scott. Okay, so basically Scott is the person in this video who... Okay, yeah, warning, this video is scary. So click off now if you get scared easily. Hello everyone, my name is... So, it seems like Scott picked up these videotapes about Broadside Beach. And then basically Broadside Beach shut down, I think. That's basically what's going on right here. This is gonna be an employee video.
Hello, our new aspiring employee. Welcome to the tape that will change the future of your career path. If you have acquired this tape, it means that you are currently being brought over to the island and going through your training. Training for what, exactly? Well, you have been assigned as what we call a cast member. You might not have to wear those silly costumes, but you'll be filling the gaps that our regular employees can't. We often split this up into 3 different categories. Firstly, let's start with the obvious. We call this first role the bargainers. Yup, you'll be looking after the gift shop. We keep roughly 2 employees per store. Since they're small, this should be a piece of cake. Each store has a closet behind the register. This is where we keep our cleaning equipment and shipments of the merchandise we give out.
Very concerning.
You'll also have to work the register and keep the shelves topped off.
Okay.
What does this mean?
Easy enough?
If someone takes something, once they leave, move out of the register and put out a replacement. Always, and I mean always, keep the door open. Keeping it shut is a sign that you don't want people in there, meaning they will eventually leave. Floors must be mopped nightly before going back to your cabin. Do not leave the place dirty before you go. The trash can, if you cannot locate it, is tucked in the cabinet under the register. Now, let's move on, shall we? Position 2 for cast members. Arguably one of the most important is the lifeguard position. We provide lifeguard stations up on the beach. You must monitor the shore and the people swimming in the water. If someone is in danger, we've provided the tools needed to help them. Namely, the rafts that are right inside the station. If someone is drowning, you must come out of the station, dive in, and drag them up to land. Do not, repeat, do not let them go underwater. If they are fully engulfed in the water, reach under and pull them out. Keep their head above water at all times. If they are unconscious, you are going to have to perform CPR. Press on the stomach 30 times, 2 breaths to the mouth, and repeat until they are breathing once again. If they are...
Oh wait, the video cut out. What
provided a whistle to catch the attention of those who could be endangering others.
What?
Bottom line,
a whistle?
Keep them out of the water. Keep them out of the water.
Uh-oh, the video's glitching out.
Keep them out. Remember from our movie, The Tiny Mouse Chef, anyone can cook. But, of course, that doesn't mean everyone will. As a matter of fact, we leave that job to the professionals. In your case, You'll be the one doing all of the dirty work, cleaning the dining halls,
What the heck
and
was
refilling
that?
the soft serve machines. You are basically the backbone of the kitchen, if you think about it.
What?
Your
Wait,
goal is
there's
to create
something
an
that just
enjoyable
glitched on the
environment,
screen. I
void of
don't know what
any
that.
disturbances, especially whilst guests are eating. We serve a multitude of different foods here. Fast food, tropical themed dishes, and hey, on the bright side, cast members' lunch is provided to them for free.
Okay, that's pretty
While
good.
this does bring us to the end of your duties, there are some other things I believe we should be arriving on the island in a few days. If you are watching this tape, make yourself at home. And
Okay.
remember, copies of this tape will be provided to anyone who needs them upon request.
What?
Breaking news! We have just received word that the costumed actor Brandon Lester has unfortunately passed away from what is believed to have been an accident involving a heat wave and the inside of a costume at the Broadside Beach attraction. Lester was supposed to be playing the character of Bucky Beaver, taking a photo with a family
Oh,
when
what?
he desperately
died?
began grabbing at his throat, which had been covered up by the big solid head of the costume.
What the heck?
He fell to the ground, prying at his head until he stopped moving. The cruise's tours to the island have been suspended until this problem has been sorted out. Broadside themselves have provided zero information about this topic and are offering no
Okay,
further
it's getting
statement on
actually
the issue.
disturbing. Dude
And coming up, this
suffocated
local farmer
inside
has
of
somehow produced a three-eyed
Bucky
chicken.
Beaver
This
suit?
mutation of the chicken's body.
What is going on? Oh, what the? Oh. Okay, so he's just trolling now. Okay, after a few months, the island had reopened and stuff. Bucky was already back, so Brandon was kind of easy to replace. Okay, so Brandon got replaced. Wait, no more information about Brandon Lester, only Facebook account? No meme. What did the meme have to do with the video? I don't know. Okay, yes, back to the tapes. Okay, so this is a TV show. Okay, so it's like Goosebumps. Okay, this is kind of normal, more on the creepy side. This is an analog horror series, by the way. Hunter. That's copyright. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Okay, so apparently we just found a Dropbox link. I'm gonna go ahead and plug into my browser and I'll show you guys what pops up. So, the Dropbox link actually redirects you to this page with all of these, what is it called? All of this content inside of the folder. So let's go through them one by one and see what we could find. So this was on December 11th, 1989. It's all times like this I forgot how nice it is to be at a tropical island in the middle of the winter. It's warm here basically for the entire cycle. It's heavenly. I'm also really happy that we're allowed to write in all of these computers at the office. I'm surprised they let us send emails this easily. I'm pretty sleepy, so I'll probably hit the sack. See you later. December 12th, 1989. Today was such a slow day, like, man. Day 3 and I was assigned to use the character Olive Otter. It's a personal oven in there. Hey, welcome to Broadside. We cook people alive. I hope Max is doing a good job of caring for the children while I'm gone. Also, the Starling project has been going pretty well. We got introduced to Bucky earlier today. I'm excited to work alongside him. As strange as it sounds, they didn't explain much about it, but something about working with the characters seemed so appealing to me. 1989, December 13th. I woke up today only to realize I left my window open. I was covered head to toe in bug bites. After stinging myself in multiple places with afterbite in hopes of numbing the pain of it was time to do olive again. I've always kinda wondered, is it wrong to hate a child? I sure hope not. There was this one kid, I think his name was Sebastian. He would just like, oh my god, mom, it's Olive, and he rambled on for as long as humanly possible. Like, okay, kid, we get it. Now, I expected better pay from some major company too. We're talking about the company whose only rival in its infinity with literally Disney. I know you have the money, but if you're gonna be copying it through some with bullshit, I think you should cop up some of your $1 million fund. December 14, 1989. This is the last log. So I learned recently that we can go swimming in the lake at night. We have to stay in shallow water though. I've always kind of been into swimming or hot tub to be specific. But I mean, come on. It's a lake in the middle of the Bahamas. Who would pass up on that? It'd be a nice way to end the night anyway. Okay, the content did not end there. Literally right here to the side of the page, it reads, for some reason, I don't know if this is canon or not, but it reads Olivia Finch was found at the bottom of the lake right outside the cabins at Broadside Beach staff quarters. When located, she appeared to be waterlogged. It looks like something out of a horror movie, said Hilary Socks, her cabin mate. There's a long trail of blood leading all the way from the window of Olivia's cabin to the lake at which she was found. Now, we have this info sheet. It says Olive Otter is a starling discovered out by the shore of Broadside Beach. She is easy to tell apart from the others because of the pipe that is stuck in her arm. Sometimes it drips out a dark fluid. This is presumed to be blood by the appealing t- social t study. This can be traced back to Olivia Finch, an actor from Broadside. She voiced Pipsqueak in The Tiny Mouse Chef, which is a movie by Broadside. Extremely hostile. Do not approach unless properly armed. Basically, if you take off this binary code right here, copy and paste it into a binary code translator, you could see that it reads, he killed me, 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 and the list just goes on and on. While analyzing this, basically this proves that someone killed Olivia Finch and turned her into the Starlink Olive Otter. And basically saying Olive Otter is very dangerous since it's a Starlink. This is disturbing stuff. Right here, there is a image, and it is basically Olive Otter swimming in what appeared to be some sort of tank or ocean. It could connect to what happened to Olivia because Olivia was murdered. She was, or not murdered, but she was waterlogged, and they found her body right here. So, yeah, I think this is Olive Otter. Olivia is inside the Olive Otter costume. I don't know for sure, but maybe the tape had more answers. Let's dive right back into it. Okay, beginning cryptic tales from Crystal Creek. Wait, what? Something is wrong with the tape. We are going to have to move on while I try to fix it. Tape got corrupted. Okay, so now we're on it. He's on a Skype call.
Okay, so what was one
He's
thing you
calling
remembered
multiple
back
people.
at Broadside when you first visited?
When I first visited the island, I was like, hey, I want to see Giovanni because, Giovanni is cool. And I asked one of the employees who works there, I asked him, hey, where is Giovanni? He's missing. And they said he was sleeping, but I really didn't buy it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really buy it at all.
Wait,
It
this
was
makes no
like
sense
this.
since
Yeah, I
costumes
think
do not
that's
sleep.
kind of like an excuse to make because I don't
What
really
the heck?
think they sleep at all very much because they're costumes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand why they wouldn't like. I figured they would have like scheduled times or something like that. They were always just kind of
That
walking
makes
around the
no
place.
sense at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Creepy
so
stuff.
what was one thing you remembered while you were at the park?
Okay, so accident at the beach.
Oh man, I kind of repressed this, if I'll be honest, but it might have been nothing, but it was so weird. Bear with me, my memory's kind of going. It's been so long, but I was 4 years old, and I was playing tag with I think with Bucky and a couple other kids that they were really good at like whoever was in those costumes, like good job to them because they were running around playing tag. That's got to be a really hard time for them. But anyways, I remember playing tag with like Bucky and a couple other kids, and I tripped and
Trip?
just completely face planted into the sand,
Okay,
sand all in
that's
my
not too
eyes.
bad.
And when I get up, like brushing the sand out of my eyes, I might have seen something because of the sand. I might have been seeing things, but I swear to fucking God, the sand moved. I could see a lump where I had sprained my ankle that was pulsating,
So now you're
and
saying
then
there's
it just
bodies
sunk
in the
back
sand?
down.
Someone's moving in the sand? What is going on? There was more? There more? Olivia was the first of many. They assumed it was an accident. Yes, that is her right there. She is dead, I think. Olivia was the first of many. Plot in the next tape. Plot? What? Wait, what do you mean, Scott in the neck tape, Scott? There's still so much for you to see. Who is it? Wait, who is this and what happened to Scott? No, leave Scott alone. Oh, what the? Things took a dark turn real quickly. Put into perspective, Scott. You need to show them.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our lovely little show. Today, we're going to read you the story of Nulla Terra.
Nulla Terra? What kind of a name is that?
What?
It would
Wait,
make sense if you shut up and let me talk for a minute!
Hey, cool it, shorty.
We're literally the same height.
Well, that's just how a cookie crumbles, I guess. But please, go stick your nose in a book and read us the story of a guy who does something or goes somewhere and dies shortly after. Oh, how about this? I'll tell a story for once. Once upon a time, there was a stupid bunny named Hunter who thought he could run a show by talking a little boy, wearing a mask, and having no friends.
You're in a real mood today, aren't you?
Precisely.
Oh, well, can I at least tell my story?
Fine, but I'm staying right here.
Once upon a time, there was an island simply called Nulla Terra. A ship was sailing in from the sea. They had sailed upon Nulla, beginning to set up civilization. They built houses and shops. Everything was going fine.
And a skeleton popped out.
Do you have anywhere else to be?
Well, not really.
Good. Okay, so they began to branch out and build more and more land. Eventually, crops and fruit grew on the trees incredibly quickly. That's when rumors began to surface. This island is cursed, he said. We should leave, she said. My house got uprooted, and whatever caused it, it is gone, he said. It was all incredibly vague.
What?
This wasn't an isolated incident. Several houses would get knocked apart in the days that followed. Some even killing some of the travelers.
Just like you've killed my interest.
There is nothing I would like more right now than to grab your neck and squeeze it till stuffing comes up your throat.
Creep.
They continue to try to avoid the issues by moving to different spots on the island. That's when someone came ahead to the leader. Sir, the island has a heartbeat. This shocked literally everyone, including the leader.
What?
They didn't believe it, sending everyone to sleep.
You know what this reminds me of?
Don't. You.
Reminds me a lot of this show. Keep reading. I'm really tired, and I have a big event to go to tomorrow, so I need to be well rested.
Something beneath us. Interesting. We are going to continue to guide you through our path. Okay, a blank screen. That's creepy enough. What are you trying to tell me? Hello? My computer is getting hot. I don't know what that means. There's a dark liquid leaking out of my computer. That looks like blood. I don't know why blood would be leaking out of his computer, but that is very disturbing. They're in the file. Whoa! What the heck? Okay, that scared me. I guess he's gone now. Scott is gone.
Whoa now, sailors! This there is
Well, this has been me reacting to Broadside Beach Episode 1. Stay tuned for more episodes and I'll see you in the fall. Roll the outro.